Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the soil pollution. It is study material for class 6 semester. When we talk about the soil pollution can be defined as the contamination caused by chemical and other substances resulting in the loss of the fertility or the productivity of the soil, and it affects the yields of a grains per unit of the land. When such contaminated grains are consumed by the human beings, they affect the human health, and they also affect the indirect effect of soil contamination is observed through the crop contamination. When we talk about the sources of soil pollution, polluted water discharged from factory is the source of soil pollution. Oil and petroleum leaks from vehicles, which is washed off the road by the rain into the surrounding habitats. It is another source of the soil pollution. Chemical fertilizers which run off from farms and crops, and the acid rains, sewage discharge, over application of pesticides and fertilizers, and purposeful injection into groundwater as disposal method are the sources of soil pollution. Besides these, septic tank seepage, sanitary hazards, landfill seepage, scrap yards, leaks from sanitary sewers are the sources of soil pollution. There are lots of effects of soil pollution. When we talk about the effect of soil pollution on agriculture, it reduces soil fertility, it reduces nitrogen fixation capacity of the soil, it increases erodibility of the soil, and it causes larger loss of soil and nutrients. Deposition of slit in tanks and reservoirs reduces crop yields, imbalance in soil fauna and flora. Industrial effect includes dangerous chemicals entering underground water which affect human health. Ecological disimbalance will be there. There are release of pollutant gases. They increase salinity and reduces vegetation and increases the salinity of the soil, which affect the soil health. When we talk about the urban effect, there are clogging of drains, public health problems, pollution of drinking water sources, foul smell, waste management problems. Now we can prevent the soil pollution through various means. If we reduce the use of fertilizers and pesticide, and instead of using chemical fertilizers and pesticide, we use biofertilizers and manures, it will reduce soil pollution and increase the health of the soil. Another method which we can use is the reusing of materials such as glass containers, plastic bags, paper, clothes can be reused at domestic level rather than being disposed as, reducing solid waste pollution. Recycling and recovery of materials like papers, plastic and glass can be helpful in reducing soil pollution. Next is the reforesting, which include control of land loss and soil erosion, which can be possible through restoring forest. If we restores forest and prevent cutting of forest, then we can prevent soil pollution, as forests are the source of richness of the humus of the soil, and we can say that the roots bind the soil. Basically, roots bind the soil so it will not erode through air or water runoff. So it will, reforestation will help to prevent the soil pollution. And if we do the solid waste treatment, proper method to dispose the solid waste, industrial waste, physically, chemically and biologically, until they are less hazard and then they are disposed to the soil, it will be helpful to reduce the soil pollution. Acidic and alkaline waste shall be first neutralized before disposing to the soil, and these precautions should be taken. And in case of incineration of other waste is expensive and leaves a huge residues and adds to the air pollution. Pyrolysis is a process of combustion in absence of oxygen or the material burnt under the controlled atmosphere of the oxygen. In this way, we can reduce the soil pollution. These are the preventing methods of soil pollution. Thank you.